Want to welcome everyone to the new and improved version of the Ironhorse Motorsports team. Today I thought I'd give you a little update on what we've been doing this winter, kind of reveal the wrap that's on the tractor, all the graphics we got on it, and also show you guys the new two-wheel drive pickup that's turning into be quite a project. So we'll start off with the tractor here. We got the full wrap on it. It's done by Podium Ink. The tractor is basically ready. All we got left to do is work on the brake lines some. I cut one when I was putting the clutch pedal in it. But other than the brake lines, just getting oil and making sure the tune-up's all good in it, and changing the. We already got a new fuel filter or new oil filter on it, and times are crazy. It's even hard to try to find motor oil. Took me quite a while to find the motor oil that we've been running. But we've got the full wrap on the tractor now. The hood is all done in a military 1st Cavalry theme. We got the new clutch put in it. The one thing we had to do, we could not get this thing to read the RPMs with the digital dash. With it being a crank trigger, I had to get a tack adapter for the MSD8 box. I'm hoping that fixes it. I don't plan on starting this until at least it's 70 degrees outside and stays there. So that's kind of what we got going on with the tractor here. We can see the back's all done too. One thing we have done here, and I encourage everyone to go to Ironhorse Motorsports on Facebook. We actually have a Facebook page dedicated to the vehicles now. Daughter's doing a really good job with that. We've been getting, the outpouring of support we're getting is unreal. People just commenting on the way this thing turned out. I'm really proud of the way it turned out. When I decided I was going to do this, I told myself, I said, I'm not going to build a piece of junk. We still need to get more horsepower out of it. We understand that. But I did not want to go somewhere and, I wanted this thing to look nice. And so we've worked hard on making it look nice. We're going to need to upgrade the turbo sometime and upgrade the tires. There's a few motor upgrades that I really need to do, but we're going to run it this year like it is. And then again, I need to get the transmission taken apart because this thing likes to pop out of gear, which on these old Oliver rear ends, evidently they get wore in there. The spider gears, or the gears and the clutch forks in there, they just get wore and they get loose in there and they don't stay fully engaged. But we'll have to lock it in gear again this year. I do got a slower gear in here in it. We are going to probably have to shift to the lower gear this year, and I'm going to have to do a little changing of my gear shift there with just my reverse light on that. Sorry about that. My air compressor just kicked on. So now we'll run over here to the big project that we're doing. It's the two-wheel drive pickup. We are going to run the Outlaw Heartland series with both vehicles. Let me turn this off. This is we're going to run a naturally aspirated two-wheel drive pickup, 540 cubic inch, big block Chevy with interleaf fuel injection. This truck, we bought it used. It did have a blown big block in it. We didn't buy the blown big block with it because we're not going to run that class. I think there's already like 30 big Hemis in the Outlaw class, so we want to see this class grow and take off. But before, this truck never had no transmission in it, so I've been researching for a transmission, trying to get the gearing right. We got to put a firewall in this thing. It's turned into a pretty big project, but just work on a little bit every day, and it'll eventually come together. We're still deciding on a name for it and everything, and our project today or last week has been trying to get this transmission in here, and then just getting the chassis all kind of tacked back together and stuff. It had all the cab was busted loose in a few places, but when the chassis twists, something's got to break. So, but we got the transmission in it. We're supposed to get the motor next week to get the motor dry fitted in here. And I want to say a shout out to Will at Comp Cams, because we didn't think we were going to get a cam for this because of just material shortages. They just can't get any cam blanks to make them. And I talked to him for probably 45 minutes on the phone, told him what we had, and he found one on the shelf that we think will be able to work. So we're going to get this thing hopefully going here by the end of the summer and have this out also. One thing when I kind of was thinking about making this video today, something kind of dawned on me and kind of had a surprise today. I had a co-worker today that passed away, 56 years old, not much older than me. He just died of a heart attack, and it kind of makes you think where you're at in your life. You know, the reason I wanted to do this, I've always loved pulling. I done it when I was a kid or younger. My dad did it, and it's all about chasing your dreams. And you know, I get, you know, chasing your dreams, going out and going after stuff. And you know, life is short. How the old saying, life is short, play hard, but play within your means. But that's you know, that kind of makes you sit back and think a little bit on where you're at in life. Life is short, but we're definitely going to be doing what we enjoy doing. We look forward to seeing everybody out on the trail this year. We are planning on going to Windsor, Colorado, if this thing here is still in one piece. So we'll see. We've already sent in our registration for Windsor, and we're planning on heading there. Humboldt, Iowa is a big one on the list. They're actually going to have light limited supers at Humboldt, Iowa. So, and I think we're going to pull up some of the guys out of Missouri, and we've been talking to some guys out of Wisconsin also, some of the harder running ones, and see if we can put on a good show up at Humboldt. Just try to get this class growing more. We're getting a lot of interest over here, and it's a fun class, and there's not another class in Outlaw or anywhere that you'll see cases, whites, internationals, Olivers, Minneapolis Molines, Fords. There's all in this class, and you get a lot of color, and the performance is pretty equal. And keeping the class light, it makes for a good show. So we hope to see everybody on the trail this year. We look forward to seeing everyone. Stop by the trailer. We'll be getting some shirts made later this summer when we get both vehicles done, so we can get snapshots of both vehicles. And like I said, check out Ironhorse Motorsports on Facebook. Like us, share us. We're really looking forward to this summer. Thank you. Bye.